Hey guys, welcome. I'm Master Ray Blends and I do the overall energy for all zodiacs. I translate the energy for us. I'm excited because I got a new routine as into how I'm going to be able to translate, which I knew it was coming. I felt a shift in how I'm going to be able to translate. Which I got some new cards. I'm going to be working with the magic deck, and I still got my tarots back here, but I'm excited. But the way I'm gonna be translating is I'm gonna be translating your energy and the person you're connected with energy, seeing where you guys are at, if there are any blind spots. So I'm excited about that, honestly. So this is gonna be like a surprise as into how this is gonna go. It always is, but you know, I'm excited to see. Like yesterday I did it and it was just so intriguing. Yesterday's, I wish I would have, phone over, Jesus. But yesterday I did a translation because I wanted to just try it out with my new cards that I got, the magic deck. And hopefully my phone stays still. The wind get to going and knocked it over because I'm holding my phone up with a fragrance bottle. And the energy was that one of you are hurting people because they feel hurt, and the other is like feeling balanced, but y'all gonna be headed toward each other for a happy ending. And I thought that was so intriguing, but I really do wish I would have recorded it, but I shared it with you anyway, so it's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the magic deck to see where the energy is at with you and the person that you're tied up to. What did I want to say? Something I want to say I feel, but I can't think of it at the moment, which is intriguing. You had to identify when I'm explaining this who is who. I can just tell you the energy as into this is what it is. As my other translators like to say, roles can be reversed, you know. But we're finna see. And I also got some dice. The numbers are gonna help me roll 2 numbers to see where you guys are at in that aspect. Because numerology plays a big part in this also. In translating. So I got the dice. If anything comes out, I'm up here in one of my favorite spots. I love the water. Like, I'm a mermaid. I love being around water and in water. Which is so funny, this one pond that used to be a pond is no longer a pond no more. It turned into like a forest. I thought that was so intriguing. It's like right down the street from where I'm at. Because there's a lot of ponds out where I'm at right now, out in Groveport, but that one is gone. It evaporated, and there's a forest out here now. Like, who would have ever thought that was possible? Alrighty, we're gonna take these 2. I just feel the need to grab them. Hey, that's funny. Speaking of the jungle, very intriguing. One of you are feeling inspired by nature a lot, and then the other one says zombie headed. They're moving to you maybe in slow motion, which goes with that last translation. Y'all gonna be coming together. One of you are moving really slow, and the other one is really in tune with nature right now, which is very intriguing. I'm gonna grab my tarot deck so I can keep going. That's definitely where you 2 are at. One is feeling inspired by nature, and the other one is moving very slow toward you. There's slow movement. Very slow movement. Hi, 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 hi. Judgment. Knight of Swords. These are all flipped up. Two for two. Give me a second. I need to see something really quick. These are the dice that I got. But you're gonna be 2 for 2 also. Let's see if we get them. Ah, Jesus, don't blow away. 3 and 6 and 5 and 2. Thinking how to explain this. Whatever one of you are feeling very connected with nature, like in tune with nature, that's your happy ending. It's like you have come to your happy ending, but you're in the middle of something. And it's funny because the 5 is on top of what you're in the middle of, which is kind of funny. This is kind of remind me of my surrounding right now, where I'm at, because I'm right in front of water and it's right there, but you're in the middle of something, but you're at your happy ending, and it's dealing with the here and after. That's the 2. That's what the 2 symbolizing. And this was the card that I used. That's indicating to me that you're in tune with nature. Your other half that's heading to you very slowly has the Knight of Swords and Justice, and they got 3 and 2. It seems that there got to be some lessons that they got to go through before they get to you. The 6 is right over Justice, which is a light and dark situation, which is indicating there's some things that got to be learned before they can get to you. And then the Knight of Swords had the 3 on it, which is indicating the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, and they're headed toward you. And it's funny because these images that I said they're moving really slow to you, this is indicated in the movement, but they're moving really slow. This one, it seems like it's fast, but it's not. Or maybe they want to move faster, but there's some lessons that they gotta learn first, which is very intriguing. I was still looking because this got my attention as into what you feel stuck at. You feel stuck in the middle of something, and it's dealing with your person you connected to headed toward you. These swords is dealing with justice, and then the 3 came out on their side. Question is, what are you stuck to? I'm gonna pull another card out for that. You're stuck. Justice is stuck. because that's the numbers. What you're stuck in is 5, like halfway, and the moon is above it. Then you got justice at 6. You're stuck in justice. I'll pull another card up, but that seemed to be it. They're stuck in justice. Like, when I say that, they could have a job where it takes all their attention. Like, they can serve or something. They're not always there. Like, their movement to you is so slow. Like, it might be months to years before you see them. And you're in nature feeling in tune. Like, that's your happy ending. Because you probably can connect. Like, you're already connected together, obviously, for me to be able to do this energy translation from the jump. But being in nature, it's like you naturally getting that download, if that makes sense. But you're stuck. It's like a, how can I explain it? I want to say like a portal or something. This is the part where people start saying you're crazy a little bit, because it's like you're connected to them, but there's something that's blocking it, and that's what you're stuck in. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Because that's definitely what that is. Another example I can give as into widows. They have a partner that passed away. That's the only way I can describe this energy as. Until you're in nature, you can connect, because nature connects you everywhere. You know, the roots and everything, even with the water that evaporated into the ground and bloomed something else. You connect it that way, but you're not seeing them, if that makes sense. That's why I'm using the example of a widow who sit there and say, I still feel them, or I still smell them, because you're still connected to them. Energy don't go nowhere, but you're not seeing them. For the most part, you might see signs of them, you know, but that's why I said this might be the part people say, you're crazy, you know, get over it. You can't. Everybody just don't understand it because they don't have them experience. They say, move on, you know, but they are meant to bring awareness to that, you know, eternal life, a bound connection that even when they say death do us part, no, it don't. No, it don't. You're headed somewhere. Yeah, there go those swords right there. Let me look at these cards really quick. This goes with it. Yeah, they got to travel a distance to get to you. But they're coming slow. But they want to move faster. And it seems like you're stuck between the here realm and the after realm. And your partner's wanting to head to you, but they're moving very slow. And it's dealing with justice, for sure. Justice seems to make them go slower than what they want to. So that's that. This is like a bittersweet translation, I must say. It's sad, honestly. This is sad energy. One of them bittersweets. And our words of the day, which I'm still going to be using. Let's see what we get. Think of how you can assist on a problem, not who to blame. Think of how you can assist on a problem, not who to blame. This is in that middle while you're stuck. You may be, you don't love me because you stand away, you choose your job or career over me, instead of figuring out a way to assist. How could you assist in that? Ah, Jesus, huh? How would I assist? Let me use that as an example. Jesus. It's hard to say not to think about it so much, honestly. I try not to think about it so much. It's not personal. Even though it is personal, but it's a little hard to explain for some people. Say, work out, spend time with friends and family. Everybody don't have those. And definitely if you have like a military spouse, you might have their family, when you get married into, you have military family and things of that nature. But it seems like this type of energy, definitely when you're dealing with justice, and justice is keeping them from moving. I want to say it could be somebody in jail, but it don't feel like that type of a bound, but it could be, honestly. Because it's making them move slower than what they want to. And even when you think about somebody in the military, it's like they're stuck. They can't just leave, so it is kind of like jail, honestly. But, I guess I would say don't think about it so much. Learn to video chat. Well, you can't even always video chat. There's times when they ain't gonna have a connection, or they're just not. Don't think about it so much. So anything I can say is, it's easier done than said. And appreciate when you do see them. I think that's a good one, honestly. It's hard also because I do feel tendencies to be upset, but yeah. So that's that. Hopefully it resonated, and helped in any blind spots that you were curious of as to who you're connected with. Remember, be kind. You are a reflection.